Antonio Sabato Jr. doesn't pay film crew. A friend of mine was hired to shoot a film with Antonio Sabato Jr. and his conservative production company. Gigs or gigs. Long story short, my friend did his job and they haven't paid him. To the tune of $15,000 plus. Then they sent this letter to him. If you can, upvote to help make sure they pay my friend. https preview.red.it/qzgszbmf43g81.jpg. Width equals 1284 and format equals PJPG and auto equals WebP and S equals 03CD4D 21737 BF8F5F6B10B9E7C7C 3800 EEFA4F2C. If this goes to court, they just flat out admitted they signed a contract for services they had no means of paying. On top of demanding not to be publicly criticized for it, they've zeroed out any attempt at a good faith argument if your friend should sue for additional damages or business lost because of their negligence. This was incredibly stupid of them to put in writing. Edit. Going further. For $15,000 it would be outside of small claims and handled by a district court, depending on state. Which means with the right attorney, you could have the court subpoena their accounting. I'm sure that discovery process would be very interesting and may even involve criminal charges. Their LLC grants some protection from this. But this letter may have lost them the first L in their LLC. These people rely on the illusion of wealth and power. This letter confirms they have neither. If they did, they wouldn't be demanding silence in lieu of payment. I would post something daily on every media platform I can. Don't hire someone that you can't pay. Don't want slanderous social media posts. Adhere to the terms of the contract and pay your friggin' bills. It ain't slander when it's true. I worked on this show and just wrote a long-ass post about it and the automod took it down. Edit. I managed to reword it to avoid the bot. Here's the post: https www.reddit.com/r/antiwork/comments/slk9vf/I worked on a multi-million-dollar movie and the UTM source equals share and UTM medium equals web 2x and context equals 3. What a shitty person B must be. On top of being a terrible, horrible, just really bad actor. Isn't he worth millions? Why can't he pay you? This is why you don't work for or with conservatives, especially in the creative fields. I wish I could just drive a car off the lot and just tell them I'll raise the funds eventually. Don't start a project if you can't pay for it. They've made films for a lot of years. Tons of ways to finance them. Yes, I will remove any slanderous social media posts if you can point out which ones contain an actual falsehood. It's not slander if it's true. Oh shit. This would be so much fun to respond to. I don't want to hear your welfare queen excuses. I wasn't giving you a fucking handout. Your generation is so fucking soft. Expecting people to work for you for free because your precious little baby hands might get a callus. If you wanna fuck me like this, maybe you should go work for Joe Biden. Quote. The Trump business model. We haven't paid and it is slander to say that we haven't paid. He accused me of stealing his cell phone on a set. Called in the producer. I offered he use my phone to call his. A long-distance call on a 1998 Canadian phone plan. So an immensely generous offer. It rang in the makeup chair. I was not makeup. Why should he? After all, his Messiah doesn't pay his bills and he's a good trumper. Antonio Sabato Jr. is still around? Huh. It's not slanderous if you still haven't been paid. Raise the necessary funds means that they did not have funding in place when they commenced production. That's dishonest and shitty, and guess what? You're a bank. They, probably unbeknownst to you, turned you into a credit provider. I don't know what ops service provided, but if it was production company services or something that required an outlay of money, or really any situation, there should be progress payments, with the balance due on wrap or completion of post. That way your risk is reduced. If, worse still, they are waiting to make a sale before settling, you're now an investor. Republican grifters or Republican grifters. Not only are they not paying, but in order to get even a fraction of what's owed they are demanding an NDA first. Disgusting. Post this on every social media everywhere. Fuck that. Lawyer up. Get an initial consultation and see what your options are.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.